Question 6 asks us to use a COUNTIF function in cell B to count the number of asset entries in the PH column. So we go and find cell B. This is cell B2 and wants to find the number of asset entries in here under the PH. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go insert function. If it's not in here, you just type COUNTIF, click go, and it finds it, click OK. Now the range, that is the range of cells from which you want to count non-blank cells. So I will mark this range, that's the range I'm looking for. Yeah? And the criteria, scroll up, which criteria I want? I want to find how many entries of acid, which is A2. How many entries in here of acid? You click OK, and it says the formula is 6. It finds it. You do the same for this one, which is question 7 and 8. Asks the same thing, except it's looking for alkaline and neutral in pH, and it's B3, B4. As we know, you can copy the formula down, and that should do it. And if you click on this one, it changes to B. It looks for A3 into these areas, which is DA to D34. Question 9 says, enter the following data in the model. The model's got T size and rates and wants you to enter these values in. So we go to the model and we minimize it a bit, and as you see we got P size and rate, and P size 2 will have 0.12, P size 3 will be 0.4, and the last one is 0.795. We're done. Now it's asking us to format these 3 cells as a currency in pound sterling to a 2 decimal points. So they want these cells formatted, these 3 cells, into pounds. So go format, sales, currency, and it says 2 decimal points. It is 2 decimal point, and C is a pound sign. If you can't find it, you look for British pound sign. And you click OK, and that does it for you. 11 asks us to name the following cells as the named range part price. So they want all of these named into part price. So we go in here, we select them. These are the cells we want. You could select all of them, but this doesn't matter. We need only these values. So you go insert, name, and you type part price and click OK. Question 12, it says, in the part column, use a lookup function to show the rate. So that is the part column. Use the lookup function to show the rates in here. Use the size column for the lookup value and the named range part price. We have named that table up there, this one, to part price. So we're going to go and look it up. Replicate this formula so that the part price for each tree is shown. So this is the part price array table. We're going to use this size to look up in here and give us this column. So we go insert function, and here you have VLOOKUP. Go, and we got the column. We got the VLOOKUP. It found it. Now the value we want, where do we want to look up? We want to look up this size, and then this one is going to look in here and it gives us that one. So we want that size, look up this value, and we want it in this array. And when you mark it, as you see, pot price shows up because we named this whole table as pot price, this whole array table as pot price. And which column we want? Not the first column, we want this column. We want us to give us the price in here. So we type 2. The last one, we don't type false or true. We want to put a value of 1, that one, that way it gives us the nearest value to 1. And click OK. As you see, it has checked the size of the tree with this table. And the size here is 2, and it gave us 12 down here. Now let's replicate this value down here. Scroll down, and let's see if it has given us the right values. Now that is the first lookup. This is the second, the third. If you click in here, it has done it for us. So the values are okay. As you see, we've done the VLOOKUP in E7. We looked at E7, that is E7. As you see, E7. And checked the pot price, this is the pot price. As you see, the name is pot price. And looked at the second column. And if it's not, give us 1. That means we don't want 0. And we have copied it down. This, as you see, it moves to E8 and compares it to that, E9, E11, etc., all the way to E42. Thank you. That's the end for this question.